Welcome, brave mystics, to Oasis of Qi and this practice of the 5 element flow. And as Yoda would say, may the force be with you and allow the force to move through you. Welcome to this moment. I invite you to stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, hands at your side, standing tall like a sovereign being. Pause and close your eyes, and for a moment, consider all the stewards of the land that you stand upon, wherever you are in the world, past, present, and future stewards of the land. Just pausing to celebrate and acknowledge them all. You are amongst them. And welcome to this moment. Slowly open your eyes, and here we are. Reminding you that there is no right or wrong way to flow within the practice of Qigong. Trust your being, trust your NIOS, follow the lead of your fascia, and slower movement is better. For the most part, we're breathing in and out through the nose, unless there's an invitation to exhale through the mouth, which sometimes happens for different postures. So we will begin, and we're just going to begin by lightly shaking. So I'm just going to bounce up and down, shaking your arms, loosening your shoulders. And as you do so, inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, because we're just releasing tension from different parts of the day. Gently shake, move from side to side. You can always shake up as well if that feels fun and ridiculous and awesome to you. Continue to shake for a few more moments. You can also lift your heels up and down. Exhale with the smile. Inhale through the nose. Exhale with the sigh. Start to slow it down and pause. Feel the sensations in your hands and your fingers. Welcome back to this moment. We'll be starting by making space for the first element, the metal element, and that is an element that invites clarity within the world of Qigong and traditional Chinese medicine. To honor this, we will be doing a posture called Buddha holds up the earth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Inhale on the way up. Pause briefly. Slowly float the arms down. And we're beginning at this kind of like, pretend you're holding a beach ball in your hands. Inhaling on the way up, spiraling the hands up, pausing here, slowly floating them down. Continue at your own pace, a couple more times, breathing in and out through the nose, pausing and looking up. One more time. Bring your hands to the side for a moment and just notice, how is your being? Next, you're going to be bringing your hands up just a little bit, similar to how you were at the starting position, holding up the beach ball. Just going to hold this position for a few breaths and close your eyes and pause to consider the feeling of clarity. How does your fascia feel when the noise dissolves and your signal shines through even more? Take a couple of breaths on your own in your own pace. Slowly bring your arms down and bring them to the side. Okay, we are going to be moving on to the next element, which is the water element. And to express that, we acknowledge that water brings the energy of wisdom, which kind of reminds me of structured water and all the awesomeness we learned during class. So the fountain is the flow that we'll be doing. And we'll be bringing hips back slowly, back of hands together, hips forward as the arms circle to the side. Inhale through the nose. Exhale slowly through the nose again. On the side. Inhale up. Back. Exhale. A few more times. Exhale. Backs of the hands together. Float them up. Forward. Exhale. And last one. Inhale. Fountain outwards and exhale. Pause to the side. For stillness now, we're going to hold a posture called the bear. So before we were holding this posture, and we're going to hold it in a similar manner at the back. The hands at the back, and you're just going to close your eyes and breathe while holding that posture. Pausing to acknowledge and celebrate the wisdom of your natural intelligence operating system, the wisdom of your fascia, your intellect, intuition, reminding you of your architecture of wholeness and the intelligence of all things. A couple more breaths on your own in brief quiet. Hands down. Notice, feel. The next element we're going to flow into is the wood element, and we'll be expressing that through the posture called tree sways in the wind, which makes sense because trees are woody. And yeah, we'll begin and I'll show you what that is in a moment. Just gonna check something here. Okay, so we're good to go. For trees facing the wind, feet about shoulder width apart. I'm going to turn to one side. Slowly float the hands up. Inhale through the nose. Turn to the front. Exhale through the nose. Inhale up. Center. Exhale down. We're coming back to that posture that we had before. Slowly inhale up. Going at your own pace. Inhale up. Center and exhale. One more time. Left. The energy of the wood element is one of growth and expansion. And you're going to pause for a moment, hands on the side, and then bring your arms up, holding it like you would be hugging a tree. Fingers slightly separated. Close your eyes. Breathe softly through your nose. And exhale through your nose as well. And with the wood element, we're pausing to acknowledge and witness the growth and expansion that we've experienced as brave mystics in the past 99 days, well, slightly under 99 days. And celebrating you for being here. More breath. Slowly bring your hands down. Right. The next element that we're going into is the fire element. And with that, we are going to start with our hands in that same position, so feet shoulder width apart and slightly rounded, just below shoulder height. And one hand is going to come down. You're going to slowly shift and then switch the arms. So one arm stays closer to the shoulders, shoulder height, and the other is closer to the waist. So you're just turning when you get to the other side. Inhale one side, one way. Pause. Exhale the other direction. Pause. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. You at your own pace for a couple more times. And find what feels good to you. The expression here for the fire element is joy. Your mystical joy. Hands to the side and pause. Notice how your being feels. Next, you're going to bring your arms up, almost like you're making a U, the letter U with your being. Hands. Close your eyes. Softly breathing in and out through your nose. And bring a slight smile to your face as you pause to consider, where does your joy live? What makes you come alive, brave mystic? One more breath. Slowly bring your arms down. Notice how you feel. The last element we're going to do is the earth element. And to honor that, the flow we'll be doing is called Pebble in the Pond. I'm going to demonstrate that from a couple of angles. So the hands start about waist height. Hips back. Almost like your hands are skimming a body of water. Inhale as the arms come in. Exhale through your nose as the hands go out. Inhale. Inhale to return. Exhale. Inside. Exhale out. Inhale for the return. Exhale out. Inhale for the return. I'm going to do this one more time. Bring your hands to the side. and notice how they feel. Next, you're going to hold your hands by the side like this, arms facing to the earth, and just close your eyes. Reminding you that the element of earth represents stability and groundedness, coherence, wholeness, enough as you are, trust in Gaia, and trust in your mystical tools and in your being, trust in breath. Take one more deep breath on your own. Bring your arms down, bring your feet together, hands together, close your eyes. Pause for a moment and stack your hands as we start to center and close the practice. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Your hands together, close your eyes, and we're now in bamboo in the wind, where we allow the being to just rock and sway softly while still being steady, like a bamboo in the wind, grounded, steady throughout all seasons. The bamboo always returns back to center, just like we always return back to our real self. Feet wider as you circle the belly, and we center the energy in the dantian, the elixir field, and like the belly button area. Thank you for being here for this practice with me. Inhale and exhale the sigh, celebrating you for joining 5 Element Flow. Welcome back, Brave Mystic.